time travel, and nothing but time travel. 16 science fiction short stories from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Written by Philip K. Dick, Frederick Pohl, Fritz Leiber, C. H. Thames, Frederick Brown, August Derleth, and many more. Narrated by Scott Miller.
Stop! You're killing me! Lost Sci-Fi Short Stories from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Book 45. Written by Darius John Granger. Narrated by Scott Miller. It's funny how a silly little habit can save your life. I got into the car that morning and was thinking of nothing in particular, except maybe the cases I hope to be getting downtown in my one-man private dick office. We live at the top of the city's highest hill, my wife and our son Sam, who's 17, and myself. At least it's the highest hill in the residential district, and the highest one I know of. So, out of habit, I patted the brakes to test them as the car began to roll down the slight incline of the driveway. The brakes didn't hold. Had I started down Jackson Hill, down the long half-mile slope which levels off at the busy intersection of MacArthur and Houston Avenues, I'd have streaked through the intersection out of control. I don't know what the odds for survival are in such a circumstance, but I'd hate to have to test them. As it was, I shook my head in surprise and pulled the handbrake, bringing the Olds to a stop at the foot of the driveway. I climbed out and bent down to take a look at the right front wheel. In a few seconds, I knew what the trouble was. Brake fluid. There wasn't any. But that didn't make sense, because I'd had the car, brakes included, overhauled only last week, which meant someone had drained the brake fluid from the Olds. I checked the other front wheel, and it was the same. No brake fluid. I sat there in the car for a few minutes smoking a cigarette before I went into the house to call the local service station and have them tow the Olds in. It was the third time in less than a month that someone had tried to kill me. That happens, of course, to private detectives. It isn't only in the movies and the two-bit mystery thrillers that it happens. It happens in real life, too. I know because I've been in the business 20 years. Go downtown sometime and look me up. Frank Foley's the name, and you'll find me in the Ditmas building on Pearl Street. Sure, it happens to private eyes in real life.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?